Welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm. Another week. Well, we had a good week last week. On Friday we got drilled up, well, as much as we could. We finished drilling all the wheat at Risby, and then we had a maize field and one wheat field at Melton to drill, and just managed to get one lifted, but they stopped lifting maize for a few days because the dry matters wasn't right, so they're giving it a few days to improve, hopefully, and then we'll get finished drilling. But yeah, it's a good feeling getting all drilled up. Yeah, we're well on compared with some other people in the country which have had terrific amount of rainfall, and yeah, it's not going at all well for them, but hopefully they'll get a dry spell and they'll get caught up. But anyway, I got some footage on Friday and some more from last week when we was drilling, but there was too much to put on last week's video, so what I've done, I've included it in this week's video, and one or two other bits. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you at the end. Well, just seen as we did a bit of video last week with George and his new Vadestad and the e-services on his drill and the seed eye, I'll show you a bit more what's happening with the combi drill in my cab. That's my control panel. It's telling me all I need to know. Hectares, forward speed, fan speed, my rate, and most importantly, my barrels turning. Not very sophisticated. Then I have a camera in the hopper looking down onto the seed metering unit, but it's full at the minute, so you can't see anything. Yeah, so I'll show you how I've got my screen set up for drilling. Obviously, I've got my mobile phones there, hooked all. I've got my info about my forward speeds, my engine, min, max and revs, fuel consumption, linkage arms and my PTO. Then we've got a small one down there with a camera on. And then this is what I like, we've got the task dock and it's set. We've got the field there, what I'm in, and then we've got all these down here. Well, it's telling me, it knows the size of the field because I've mapped the boundaries, so it's telling me I'm at this speed, I'm going to be about 1 hour and 3 minutes getting finished. It's nearly accurate, but it'll be half an hour out or so easy, and that's how long I've been in the field already. And then it's telling me how much I've drilled, which tallies up approximately with the 224, which is about the same as what the drill box says. And then it tells me my 8 hectares what I've got left to drill, about just under 3, and it's telling me 41 litres it needs to finish the field of fuel, and I've used 38.5. So yeah, I find that feature really useful for estimating when I've finished. Yeah, that's my hydraulic mark. Spools around. So it's set to show me GPS at the minute, besides all my forward speeds and everything around the outsides on it. And then I've got my top screen. Well, I haven't got the camera connected because we've got this one in, but this is set up because the other 724 hasn't got a camera connection, but when I have it on I can have it on without it. Got my radio settings there. I've got another GPS there which I can refer to. Bit of overkill probably, but anyway. Now I've got my fuel consumption figures, what I've used, what I've used, and then I'm on my headland management at the end, so if I want to edit it I can just tap on it and edit a few things. So yeah, that's how I like it set anyway. Everybody's different, but yeah, going well in here. We're drilling some ex-bean land, and yeah, it seems to be putting it in nicely when you look at it. Yeah, I've got all my headland management set up on my joystick. One click of the button, lifts it, disengages my PTO and slows me down. So yeah, all simple. The same when we set in again. Get lined up. So when I turn in, it all makes simple. So steering button, like that, aiming for that mark. Got my headland boundary set up, so when I hit that, yep, just click the finger and it's down on the go button and we're away again. That's all there is to it. Makes the monotonous tasks of stopping the start in the PTO, switching it on and off, a very simple affair. Repetitive tasks, that's what it's all about, headland management. Once you've got them set up nicely, yeah, that's showing it there. Trigger on the button lowers the linkage, and at 71.2% it starts the PTO going and increases the engine revs then. There we go. That shows you my sequence of events. Lowers it down, engages PTO, engine revs boost up to make it 1000 PTO, and then it increases my forward speed on setting in. And when we lift in the power arrow, the back button lifts up, disengage my PTO at a set percentage, and then yeah, hit cruise 1, slow down, and engine revs dacker off, and we turn. That's how it's done. There you go, that shows the camera now. It's focusing on the grill, so you can see it's still flowing into the metering mechanism. So yeah, it's very handy that, because on this drill all the pipes to the feed head are on the other side, and it holds wheat up from running into the metering unit. So yeah, you need to just keep an eye on it, and then if we need be, we have to push it from one side to the other if we get real low. shows the boom off to its full advantage. This field I'm in particularly, it raises up towards the headland on that side, so yeah, the boom's lifted up, it's spot on that. Just thought I'd show you it while it was doing it. The advantage of the boom being able to articulate both upwards and downwards keeps the nozzles at a fixed height above the target, which in this case is 50 centimetres, and that reduces the amount of drift and makes sure the chemical goes where it's required, onto the weeds or the crop. I've got to say, the more I use this sprayer, the more and more I'm impressed with the booms on it, as you've just seen. Well, back spraying, we're just catching up on the pre-emergence herbicides. We're in our long field today. It's over a mile long, this one, so it's a good one to do. These are a bit mucky, I'm afraid. Nice spray pattern. Ideal, this field. Not long getting across it. 90 odd acres. We're having a big push today. The talk of rain coming on Wednesday, so we're trying to get as much done as we can. We're having a good day so far. George and myself will have nailed over 150 acres today between us. George obviously has done the most, but yeah, every bit counts. Yeah, we're getting towards the end, but the weather's not going to play ball, the looks of it. Nice view over Scunthorpe tonight. Some people might say it's a nice view, others might disagree. But certainly getting dark earlier now at night. Certainly this year we've had to take advantage of any dry periods we get and push on into the night. Well, they managed to get one of the maize fields cut the other day. The others, it didn't quite fit really, but anyway, they did one field, and George is just here going to drill it. But it's a bit of a dank morning at the minute. Derek's SLD'd the maize land, as you can see. So it should go fairly well. It looks to be well incorporated. Here's some footage that Andrew took of Derek incorporating the stubble with SLD. As you can see, he's making a good job. We've even got Dave here in the background. He's there trimming the hedges up before the drill gets to the field. It's all go. Going nicely now. Okay. We had to remove the wheel eradicators because it was blocking up with the lumps of maize. But yeah, stuck the front discs in and it's going a lot better now. Yeah, it's going well. As you can see, visibility wasn't great during the drilling of this field, so it doesn't really show the drone footage off to full advantage, but I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, as you can see, I'm back on the digger. We're going to start doing some jobs with it and some ditch maintenance, because we're all caught up with the pre-emergence spraying. Just a bit of spraying to do, not a lot, just a bit of top-ups as and when required on the pre-emergence side. But yeah, we're in good shape. As I said earlier, we're on the ditching job again now. So we're just taking out a little bit, any grass weeds or anything from the dike to keep them flowing. As you can see, flowing fairly well there. There's not a lot to take out, but just odd bits. We're quickly whipping down it to take any obstructions out. That's all I'm doing. So not a long job, but it keeps the water flowing well. In places the bank has slipped. That's due to the last year's rainfall and the amount of water going down the dike. So what I've been doing is I've been just pushing my bucket on it and firming it up where it started to slide, pushing it back uphill and then just pushing it into the bank to try and get it to resettle, and so the grass roots grow into it and it's held steady again. Wheat's coming through well now. Nicely seat in the rows. Yep, looks very well. Yep, done a good job there. George has drilled it the right way up. Anyway, but it's coming. Yeah, plenty of moisture. Hopefully the pre-emergence sprays will be working well. Yeah, it's looking good. You'll be pleased to know I've actually got a noise cancelling microphone on because it's a bit breezy today. So hopefully that'll eliminate any background wind and hear me speaking. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Dara and the Farm. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we had a fairly busy week, getting just about finished off. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please hit that like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you again next week.